If you need something to watch and you don't have Disney subscriptions, you can still click and get VGHS. 3 seasons. Technically amateur filmmaking still, amateur storytelling, but like it's very nerdy in a way, very creative, and most importantly it has a spicy idea of like video game high school, where you play video games. Essentially it turns into overly competitive nonsense, where they team up together to do FPS against other teams. It's not that deep in the end, but Freddie Wong, Freddie W, and Rocket Jump Channel is known for FPS, just shooting at each other with different ways, which also includes cat shooting at, yep, at bad guys. There's a little bit of racing. Cool. There's that aspect. Damn, that should have hurt. So they chose that as the video game. The video game High School, probably inspired by the fact that Freddie Wong was a Guitar Hero guy. Like, actually competitively showed up at some competition for Guitar Hero and won. It's just kind of crazy. And in the school, he kind of plays the role of a teacher of doing those rhythm games. Kind of fascinating. And there's a little bit of a plot line there, too. It would be so fascinating that Video Game High School would keep on going just to introduce people to, like, different games. Just to feel the ecosystem still alive. Even if there's no real production, just to talk about it, of, like, what would happen, would be a nice little chill podcast once in a year, you know, watch it. But since the death of the channel, well, we got nothing. We got nothing. You should never kill a channel. Never, ever. If you're active on YouTube or on the internet in the first place, I don't know where else you would go. I would not recommend you kill the channel. Just because you can't, like, produce high quality videos anymore, just because you lost your passion and you want to just, like, back off. But, like, you killed the channel. Like, do you know what that, how many people that is? They're just, like, waiting for whatever. And who are too lazy to click enough buttons to find things. Like, yeah, they will watch this video. They will find things, unfortunately. And it will be sad for them to do so, actually. It should be, you know, a guideline every single time. You kill a channel, you can still promote your work. Like, you can still use your channel. I don't understand this shit. This fucking infuriates me the most. You don't have to give me VGHS 4, but you definitely have to give me an upload a year to tell people what is being worked on, where people are going, instead of like some kind of outsider has to fucking do it out of respect, which is like, you know, pretty shitty when you can do it easily yourself. Not gonna shit on Freddie Wong. It's a huge respect. It's a fucking the best series still on the internet. I want to see something that, you know, people point a finger at and be like, oh my god, you should watch this. Never happened. I don't know what's going on YouTube. We're nowhere near going back and generating content like this. So I'll be watching it again. Oh, by the way, yes, Rocket Jump, Rocket Ship, Starship, Ivy. What if we combine these two? We get Rocket Ship, guys. And I will start fresh, for I have space. I have a room. 1 second, guys. Video Game High School technically is like a spirit within me as well. I'm technically a gamer. I would be the card gamer in that case, or card game teacher. Even though I don't play different style card games, just like a couple, three type of style is mainly the most mainstream one. So that's cool. But I can also create my own card game, which is probably even better than the most mainstream. That is Hearthstone, right? So I could be a teacher too. It would be interesting. We need that school, guys. We need to build. Gotta give us some money. But first, I'll be glad if you subscribe. Type in my emoji of choice, whichever one you like. Let's pick random emoji, me personally. Oh, wow. Wow, what a cool one. And then send the rocket where it belongs. VGHS sits at the influence of 400. Interesting. And yeah, since I'm making software, that's pretty cool. They're also making games, VR games, but I'm not interested in VR. It's too much hassle. People are more likely to fucking download something on their phone than invest their time and effort putting on a headset and buying it and learning how to use it. Fuck that shit. It's too much. Like, gaming is supposed to be accessible more than an immersive experience, unfortunately. They know this because that's what FPS games are about. They're accessible.
Cast. Freddie Wong would start off talking about the new podcast he co-founded, Dungeons and Daddies, and talk about a bunch of random topics with Sam and Nico.
Yeah, random. Didn't pick random. This is what inspired me to like jump in finally, start the video, because I want to watch through everything very, very quickly. It's not going to take much time because I've watched VGHS like 3 other times. I'm way too familiar with the plots and twists and whatnot. Maybe I'll just find some details. Maybe I'll find additional inspiration. But I'm guessing I can watch the whole thing. There's hours and hours though. If we click playlist, we should get. We need YouTube Music to play this. We don't even get the feature. Well, technically I can calculate, right? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10. Prepare yourself for 10 hours, but I'll be skipping around. 10 hours is something I can handle in one day. Here's what he said that kind of interesting, inspiring. It happens. Because people mention YouTube Rewind's related material, where it's like, oh, I really want storytelling to come back. I don't want to just create personality-driven videos. But it's not that big of a deal, like, you are capable of squeezing your personality anywhere. Just by showing up alone, just by taking the credit, just by throwing that face out there, You got that, you got the collect skibbity riz, bro. That's the whole point. That's what people resonate. That's why, you know, it will feel different every time. It's a different vibe when I summon myself and I throw my face, kind of. I can also throw VGHS face, because there's girls in there, and that's the only fucking images I collect. Yeah, let's do the fancy one, so no one gets mad. It's a vibe of throwing your face out there. How difficult could that be? But
14 to 23
here's what he
minutes
has
into
to
the
say.
podcast, Freddie would reveal his discovery on the YouTube formula.
So when a website gets set as its context, it's really hard to change. And YouTube got set as its context, and its context is personality-driven,
It's very annoying, like, to be decisively deciding to reject the context, as he says. It's like, I don't like that, and decide to just disown it for like 5 next years, right after PewDiePie got beaten by Mr. Beast. I mean, I don't know, man.
There's different aspects to it, but for the most part, right? Like,
No, 5 years ago was 2019 PewDiePie versus T-Series. That was the context. PewDiePie was getting dethroned.
the stuff that when you look at who are quote unquote popular
There was something else on the rise, basically.
YouTubers right now, personality driven, individual personality types, right? On YouTube.
He would use this formula to explain that it doesn't fit into what he truly wants to do, and explains how he dislikes being a personality on YouTube and wants to be more known for his narrative content.
I want to be a ghost. I have heard that from someone, and it's a funny meme. Yep. I want to be a ghost. If someone says that, you should be scared of yourself.
Just because
God
something
damn
is
it, bro.
fun
I don't want to be a personality.
doesn't mean that's something you want to do like as something you want to focus on.
It sounds like excuses, basically. He couldn't fucking find a good way to do his thing.
As a career.
But there's a lot of things he created that, like, you gotta keep it alive. I'm just saying.
Right? Because there's a lot of stuff that's fun. To wit, my thousands of very stupid hobbies. But right, like but I think it has to grab you in a different way when it comes to a career standpoint.
So what would you say you want to do for your career?
Well, I think honestly what we wanted to do is
Stupid. Well, we want to see that. Personality-driven YouTubers. We want to see what your hobbies are. At least. So I'm going to finish this off and we dive right into VGHS with my commentary.
It's anything you've done in this context, nobody cares. Because at the end of the day, there's only two things that matter in doing stuff in the traditional Hollywood sense, which is, did you make anyone any money? Did you win anybody any awards?
Freddie would create a TikTok.
Well, that's fucked up. Awards. I'll make a landscape for awards. Win my award of influence. That's it.
Account for stuff.
Make it the top 100. You get to be featured in YouTube Rewind. That's awards. Good enough? And yeah, definitely make money on YouTube. That's the thing you can do. It's kind of crazy.
He's interested. 0.5.
But that's the funny thing is, they did GoFundMes for VGHS and everything, right? They raised a couple million. But raising money is not making money. You gotta make money. You gotta build merchandise. You gotta build a brand. That's what it's all about. This Hollywood mindset is not something too specific. Yeah, you can break it down to principles. But if you need to ask people for money, like Hollywood never done that. I don't know the instance. They just somehow existed. Somehow made it into a job. I don't know how that fucking worked. How did they... It's all advertisement. It's still like television, right? Selling TVs. I mean, it's an old school thing that I have no commentary about. I grew up on YouTube. I don't got nothing on this. But we have to reinvent ourselves.
Star reviews in late
keep
2021 of
See, the biggest lacking thing is like, there's no actual story element. They're just being thrown into an action sequence for like 2 minutes. At least as the rocket jump videos. But if the vibe continues, it doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes or 15. The context gets ripped off. No one is proud of actually making anything. No one can actually recommend this. I still yet to find people who recommend content to watch. Like, who are these people? Where are they? Like, I'm still the only person. Yes, some people are talking just like this dude is talking about what people are doing. That's fairly useful. Fairly useful. But he's not saying of like, oh, this is good, this is what you should check out. For sure, I played this VR game, or like whatever. Even just a little bit of that would change the way I view YouTube, because like there's none of that going on. People in gaming are stuck playing one game or a game genre of some kind, potentially. But I don't need games to be recommended to me because there's too many already, and you can get it for free. So that out of the picture. It's all about content, though. The only time content got recommended is like TikTok. And then YouTube Shorts followed and started recommending content to some extent. Barely. I hate this, man. This landscape is still very out of control. So when you see all these like 2-minute videos without context, like, it's not that deep. It's not necessarily something you want to click on anymore. And that would definitely discourage Freddy from going in there and continuing cranking out all these awards for himself. Absolutely. The funny thing is, actors are the ones who promote by acting in certain movies. They promote the movie by acting in those movies. If you follow an actor, you will watch their movies. That's the easiest way to get recommended movies. In YouTube context, you can only subscribe to someone, right? And I still eventually like run out of things that I want to watch because it gets stale, right? I want to keep subscribing, but you have to get outside of your bubble to do so. Like, it doesn't happen naturally. This is a very deep topic. I don't want to spend too much time. But even Mr. Beast may be recommended one channel, or Ludwig channel. One channel, whoever wins basically gets recommended. Maybe whoever gets like top 5 is interesting enough to explore. But you're not gonna get anywhere with this. You're just gonna be waiting for the Mr. Beast upload. Except he uploaded Nuclear Drama. Drama Shelter for 100 days. There's gonna be Mr. Beast drama. Crazy. That's what's recommended to you. Drama. You don't always want to just watch a bunch of drama and just have no one to talk to about it. That's kind of weird. You won't necessarily know exactly what's going on if you're not talking to the customers, people who care about Mr. Beast. People who want drama, they will fucking spit the most vile garbage imaginable. But again, we're going far, far away into this personality lands, which has its own problems. The easiest way, again, to beat personality lands is to recommend other people's content. Which is why Mr. Beast has already made the biggest video, and he will never make a bigger one ever again. Let us dive in. Faster, faster.
Home, Brian D. Sweaty enough for you?
Can we do this later, K-pop?
His name is K-pop, guys.
Our next guest
Oh my god, Justina was on one episode.
Home Zone's amateur player. Hold on to your rumble packs, because here comes the law.
Yep, the biggest character. Especially on season 1. And 2? And forever? No, season 3 he was a weirdo.
School's great. Love you, bye.
Now, shelving video games everywhere. Maybe not the best idea, but fair. You gotta make it look like very important and stuff. He's in, guys. Yeah, it's a pretty weird part where he goes AFK.
Got him. Oh god. So much power every time.
That's how you beat the law, you know? You handicap him with false expectations. Damn. was a glitchy move, bro. I got that ding, bro. Crazy.
Shotbot, what you got? VGHS superstar The Law humiliated live on national television by a no-name nooblet in a post-op gone VGHS.
This is actually.
Yes, first episode is happening. It's coming to an end, though.
Tricks, 5,031 points.
5,000 points. That's crazy. That would land someone at 65? No? 75? Something like that. 72?
31 points, JV FPS captain.
Or maybe that's what she wanted to do.
You must be pretty nervous. Case 1, 1,360 points, fighter.
Welcome to the frag.
They will fight now.
Are you ready?
Yeah, surely you couldn't fucking afford a better mouse. So he throws a glitched out gun to distract. And then throws an axe accurately. 100% accuracy, bro. Knowing that he would run out of cover, yeah.
Should a student's rank fall below 0, then they are automatically, ruthlessly, and instantly.
I didn't know.
He didn't know. You don't give a fuck, bro. No need. Oh no, he has to use new equipment instead of ancient one. And he's not excited about it. Excited about VGHS, but not that. Throwing things away. I guess that sucks. Because it's like $1 worth. Somehow to someone. Somewhere in the world it's worth $1, guys. Here's a helping hand. He will even share his girlfriends. What a nice man, Lloyd.
Right, very impressive.
We'll clean this up. We'll definitely be there.
I hope this party.
Party. Episode 4.
I mean to tell you something.
They're already on a date, by the way. It kind of feels like a self-defense moment of, like, party being thrown. Like, it has to be a date, because I have to have a boyfriend, a bodyguard friend.
Okay.
Hey, Brian. Great to
So good eating, like, monkeys. Oh, shit.
Likes a party. You guys, check it out. Brian D is gonna fight the law.
Abracadabra. We dueled.
So because she had a boyfriend, she lost her game.
Call that a game? More like a lame.
Drifters. Give me that.
Hey, give that back.
It's dead.
I guess it could have been worse. Yeah, double duel, guys. And decides not to compete because he would lose, it seems. It's flawless, 100%.
Trickle puss, mind if I borrow my girlfriend for a second?
Oh my god.
What's up, losers? Or should I say heroes? Nope, all losers. That's all right. That's why you took this class, to learn from the best. Me, Freddie Wong, hero.
Sorry, guys, I have to, like, play card game right now. Oh my god.
They want to do you. They want to be you while they do you.
The weirdest sexual thing I've heard in this series, probably. But then it normalizes.
Oh my god. Be careful, because if you don't give the people what they want, they'll divorce you, they'll take your sweet dirt bike, and they'll leave you with a no-good loser.
It's so crazy. That's personality right there, bro. Crazy, bro. I would rather watch that than Mr. Beast. and his friends, you know. His friends. And after extremely long sleep, we continue. The next day. Should be able to finish all of this.
Their faces. And as for my boyfriend, that maggot isn't gonna talk to me for a week after we're through with him.
Oh, crazy. He won't. Wow.
I'm good?
I'll break up with my boyfriend for a week. That's crazy, man.
People what they want.
Yes, our revenge, he's predicting every move.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah, because now you're hunting the law. You're almost at expulsion. Crazy. Why would you do that? How did that happen?
Matrix.
Everyone knows you aim at the legs, right?
My thanks, Ted's vassal. Who are you?
Yeah, there's definitely comedic moments. Even the uncanny moments can be kind of fascinating.
You're good?
Good. Yeah, no, I'm great. You know, it's I'm totally great. You're great. I'm great. You're with the law. That's great, by the way. I'm by myself, but that's great. So, yeah, no, everything's great.
Good.
Uncanny, guys.
I'm glad that.
We're asking you to leave VGHS.
But yeah, it's weird how Law doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Brian just fucking jumps in there and gets killed a bunch of times. Fucking weird. Unhinged, bro.
I don't even want to know. You see, Games, I'm 1 point away from expulsion. And I'm gonna use that point on all 3 of you noobs.
Destroying you. It was Games time. This isn't over, Brian D.
That came out wrong. Brian, I think that you're cool, but the law is varsity captain, and my parents expect me to make the team, so I can't have people talking about you and me.
She's too good for you, Law!
Oh my god.
What a blessing is to be beaten up. He's now expelled. That's how he spent his last points.
Yes, Calhoun? I'm expelled?
I gave you a chance to leave quietly, and this is how you use it? Any Rafflecopter son?
But he did sign up, so he gets to, you know, cheese his way in.
Dreams and gold.
2 more episodes
Sorry, Key.
of season 1.
Ted stays where.
And he took over somehow.
See if we'll play a game with us.
Sorry, bro. Always wins.
But it's the story with a twist ending. You signed up. Dude, come on. As much as I love what you've done with the place, it ain't no VGHS.
That you've been working on. I mean, sure, sometimes he gets knocked around, but you gotta trust him to pick himself back up. And when he does, I know he'll be happy to see you.
So you're running an arcade now? You're telling me you have one last shot at your dream and you're just gonna walk away? I think you're just saying that because you know you're gonna lose.
Oh, really?
Luck of humanity, my friends. If you can beat the law, you can be the law. Just running a business as a pathway for your life is potentially not good enough, you know? You gotta keep on climbing and you have a chance for something bigger. And that's fucking trippy, because it's all set up like that. There's a kid in a high school who's taken all the esteem from everyone else, and you just gotta be the dude. And it does happen. The law just kind of falls down on season 3. He's just like a trash can homeless person. But he does still make a mess, and it's just kind of weird to watch him fighting himself. We are crossing 800. There you go. Filmmakers, however, don't just sit there and hope that you will just beat the law. Together, they're trying to build something perfect, basically. Socially perfect. For that time being. Because, like, you have to beat technology, and you have to put people in place to be happy on the screen. project happiness and likability, like in this case, and potentially drains Freddie Wong entirely after this series, and everyone wants more, but he can't give more, so it's super draining. Even Mr. Beast got to achieve the highest thing imaginable. 300 million subscribers, best video, but now the law is catching up. As you can tell, the drama has caught up to his sacrifice that he has to make in order to be the best. You have to make sacrifices, and you'll have to pay people back, and at some point people are going to be like, it's time to bring you down. In case of VGHS, they did pretty much the same thing. They have achieved their best score, so to speak, and they brought it down. They couldn't fucking do it again. Well, I hope they achieved. That's the question, isn't it? Maybe they didn't. We're still yet to beat the law and then do what the filmmaking was about. Because it's not about Brian D, bro. This guy's stealing the spotlight. But they're using him, basically. Good quote, to be honest. Because, yeah, you can beat the law in VGHS, but VGHS is one of the schools, right?
Be the best.
But the goal is not to be the best. Amongst those schools, it's to bring those schools together.
Great action today, but this final match is the one that everyone's gabbing about. In the VGHS.
Yeah, Law is actually stepping out of the spotlight. Very interesting.
How's that do you? Another round. Went away from the biggest upset in Claim Tryout's history.
And that's not all, Shotbot. Another round like that, and Brian D could actually get back into VGHS.
Law!
He's mine.
Is the weakness of the law that he has to make it everything personal? Kind of, like, if you're the best at the game, now you have to dig deeper into the game to try and mess with people's minds, technically. Because you are so good, you can actually nerf yourself down in order to deal emotional damage. Yeah, they really went for that emotional damage when Law should get hit first.
Brian D.
Well, they beat the law. Here's some justice. Ooh, government. Holy shit. That's a glitch. Why that I had a glitch in the fucking corners if I would need it very soon. That is fucked up, man. Oh no, it's that thing that I have to skip, guys. Oh yeah, he dies during this series, which is a big fucking deal, because that's supposed to mean something, right? Like, well, I'm done with this series. I can't continue anymore because I'm dead in this series. It's that. You kill off your character for random reasons as well. Like, he's such a fucking random dude. But to be able to pull this off, I mean, you can bring yourself back from the dead at the same time. I have to address this really quickly. I've never had an evergreen video on my main channel. This is my main channel. We have descendants giving me Ascension. This is top 7 videos now. It's fucking weird. I've never had a video that, like, blowing up for days and days. But this is what you get for dealing with a movie that's relevant. I'm not sure what's going to happen to VGHS when I upload it. I never know. But you gotta support your favorite thing on the internet. I'm just saying. And you can see basically on my channel of like who's getting support and how much. So, by sorting through popular. That's also a battlefield, guys. Season 2. Let's begin. So I want to double check the length of everything combined. We have 2 hours, 3 hours, and then this gets even longer the next season. It's 2 hours per 3 episodes. So we get 4 hours. 3 hours into 4 hours. This gets longer and longer. The first season is basically 2 hours and a half, kind of. You play RPG. And she upgraded to pink. Crazy. Yes, I care about colors, guys. And we have seen Key or Ellery wear yellow and something at the start of the green, I believe. Fascinating. Oh, that introduction is completely next level, though.
Look better on a TV screen. There's a better way. I don't care what you say. I just wanna play. We are just wanna play. Things will be alright as soon as I get back to school.
Frame the law. You're going down, buddy. Just like this podium.
So, someone framed the law? It's kind of weird.
I can't believe I dated that guy.
Yeah.
Dad, wait, you left your home. Where?
That was kind of interesting moment. I guess it's a loophole where she can do homework, but she cannot do her homework. So she does other people's homework now.
Homework. We haven't had an assignment in weeks.
You want homework? Didn't you come here to play video games?
To learn about.
You want homework?
Come on, you know the rules.
No, I rule.
Just give her homework each week. This is a school, goddammit.
Oh, fine. Key, your homework for every week, forever, is to do no homework.
Yeah, there's no loophole.
Nice try, Freddy, but I don't think that counts. Key speaking.
Hello, Key.
This is what it looks like.
Looks like you're doing your homework.
This is not mine, I promise.
Oh, it's not yours, that's... Wait a minute. Not doing your homework? Isn't that the homework I assigned you? F stands for more than just Freddy, Key. It also stands for you fail.
There's that knife when you need it the most. Personality reveal, but I don't know if that matters. It seems that she is a water introvert, which is fire, which is Ariana personality. That's pretty spicy.
What? Thank you for contacting customer support, and may
How did they got him on board?
mercy on your soul.
Best Stan Lee cameos, guys. However, there's also a highly chance this is fire extrovert, because it's the same thing. I just see this. It can be any order. Technically, the way she was presented, it was an extrovert. She's figure out 100%. I avoid figuring out men because I don't care. But Earth introvert, pretty obvious.
Ted,
The unstable law is here. Double trouble. Getting framed and defeated.
Sorry. Here.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely changing my mind to fire extrovert. The Crybaby. Or Taylor Swift. That's pretty good too.
Domino Prime!
Yeah, I don't know, the plot so far is just so slow and weird and confusing that it's a mess.
Brian,
D, get your ass to my office.
I don't know, Key. Are you cool?
I never thought so, no.
It's not cool to tell the truth.
Yeah.
But we'll give it to the floor. By yourself.
This is how slow it is. He lost his scholarship. Means that he has to pay money. That means he has to work as a janitor. Everything is just falling apart because of responsibilities.
Yes. Who's in this box?
Mr. Wong?
Act like an RA for once in your life and deal with it.
Excuse me. Hi. Law? I think you should go be gross somewhere else now. Stop.
I guess they start season 2 with max uncanny level. Yeah, that's my life right now during the purge.
You're being very rude. Law, this isn't to the common area, and you are disrespecting your fellow students. And as newly named RA, I demand that you leave.
Oh, you're the RA now.
That's right.
How interesting. Well, we gotta uphold the rules around here, right, Wendell? We all know how.
Sincerely,
the law.
Yes, the upgrade. Another level of uncanny. It's some card game that we don't know how to play. Because there's no racing track or anything. But they're battling each other. That's weird. What's the point of chasing someone if you're not gonna defeat them that way? You defeated by rockets. Wow, homing missiles so difficult. Fucking curves across a block. Has to be. And decides not to do that no more.
I'm upset when I have you evict him. Ah! All right, fine. Ted can stay. Ow.
Complaint resolved.
So I'll tell you guys if the uncanny like stops happening, because that fucking sucks. Even the ending of episode 2 was weird.
Sorry, Coach. Listen, Coach.
I'm a janitor, but no one's gonna address that. It's all just awkward. Well, you get a donut even though you had all of them. That kind of does something, guys.
Okay, final stage. Now maneuver your lips through the anxiety field towards Jenny's face. Go left, left.
Key, this is really weird. Breathman, use the Breathman. It's gonna
Boost your confidence. No, don't hit
Yep.
that. Guys.
They are introducing a lot of characters, so maybe that's the reason why it's uncanny. It gets awkward, but it's a lot of responsibilities too. I don't know, man. And then those characters introduce other games, as you saw. So what makes it awkward is like, how did they play into the whole thing? Or they just crash it all the time? I guess weaker characters get introduced, and the greater supervillains. But Law turning into a monkey is just like, what? That's a cherry on top for sure.
Pay attention. We're playing Pokermon.
Man, I wish I knew what Pokermon is, because that's a card game. But yet again, something gets introduced straight in there, shoved in there, bro.
I need to see out less than open quote.
The fact that there's no Pokermon game, I'm deeply offended. So we need to make one. It's gonna be even hard to throw cease and desist when all the Pokemon can now be generated with AI.
I'm a big honkin' smart guy.
Interesting.
I think I got it. Each player starts with 5 cards.
4 cards.
Oh, I'm never gonna learn this game in time. I'm such an idiot.
You are not an idiot. You're.
That's kind of cool. So I guess you have 2 Pokemon and then abilities that get activated based on well, elements, I would say.
For a minute
that you hold in your hands. I mean, you can say Marvel Snap is a poker game as well, because everything is resolved at the last turn, at a specific turn as well.
They're Kiwi.
So I'm not far off from knowing how to play that card game. Or how to build it.
Oh, sorry, I have class tomorrow.
Honey.
What can I say about the incredible Mary Matrix? That's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got. Nothing happened, guys. I don't know my mom. My mom's a weirdo that doesn't say anything, just exists there and steal all the reputation, it seems. At least she knows how to game.
Oh, with your mom.
The teary eyes room.
You know, like birthday party.
The crybaby level
or,
now. Activate.
Graduation.
Another character, another scary one. And another character, another scary one. Key's dad in the first place. Oh man, everyone's parents gathering, bro. It's crazy.
Shane!
I'm a busy man.
What? That's impossible! No!
Airbender. 7.6 for VGHS. Almost the highest score. Anything higher? Maybe? Maybe there's a reason to do. Special Jenny Matrix highlight. To push VGHS even further. Next episode. I mean, that's at least a list. And she's sort of known for something, somehow. Known for what? Alright, cool. Easy A? She was in this movie? Maybe if I manage to do Pokermon, I will, you know, to reward myself, I'll do this additional review. She's not on the trailer. Not here either. I might just fucking give up.
Received her station
1,000.
intervention. Boyfriend, which leads me back to my point. No boyfriends.
Okay, lady. I agree. I would.
You know what? You get.
You asked for a performance review, and you failed it. You're coming home, Key.
God.
I stay at VGHS. If you win, which you won't, I'll do the dishes on Wednesday nights.
Lasagna night. You are desperate.
Damn, lasagna is the hardest thing to scrape off, bro. Holy shit. Now I get it. You don't get it until you fucking do lasagna. Holy shit, man. If you don't fucking clean lasagna fast enough, you're toast, bro.
It was expected.
He called bluff.
But I didn't expect it so soon.
Would Key be happier at home? No. So yeah, maybe if I do Emma Stone, you'll see Johanna one more time. Oh shit. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm free.
Yeah, the cringe is overwhelming. You're just forced to invest into the series now for sure. And there's not much of a payoff at the moment.
Well, that was awkward.
Yeah, it still is.
I want to. You make the call. Mention or not.
Top
Just let me know
300.
by game.
So I think number 2 would be more appropriate.
Oh my gosh.
Scooped this off your floor a couple minutes ago. I'm willing to bet it came from,
Oh my god! Everyone! Everyone!
Wendell!
She's not following her.
Silly string!
Easy, girl.
Talk from me!
Everyone has silly string, and it's for self-defense, now we know. Self-defense or celebration.
Hey.
I think I found someone from VGHS that has all the spirit I need, and Instagram points. Alright. We're still in this, guys. Fucking Repwnzel is her name in VGHS. Repwnzel. Repwnzel, if you know what I mean, there's half of the word in there. That magical moment, bro.
Yes. Is there a human story here? It's a girl. She's gonna tell the other girls. We're not gonna get any kisses. Ah!
But then he attacks.
Pick up the phone much? Jeez. I've got your litmus bonus. Mandatory. Do I smell an unauthorized turkey being cooked on school grounds?
Get lost thing. It's water under the bridge, right?
Water is composed of hydrogen and oxygen.
God, you're so smart.
Crap.
Yeah, someone said stop story, and that's exactly what it all is, bro. It is very draining when you have responsibility in the background. It keeps draining you. It's the fucking craziest vampire shit. I just want to play a game for a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Finish this off. I will recap Season 2 because it's an assortment of things. It's almost like they knew what to do for Season 1. But Season 2, not so much. They just played around with things. You better be stronger. Let's train, guys.
Italian.
So it just starts with a random game that they never touch again, which is annoying. And that's the kind of gonna be the vibe for the rest of the season. No homework. I can't. I want to do homework, but it's just a random thing. Then to get to know the mom character more, but they're hiding the relationship. Ha ha ha. But then he gets stripped to the pole because that's tradition, and that's another chaotic moment. Because we're all just playing some random shit, doing random shit right now in this movie. And then, wow, they do something and they win. After they find a loophole to be able to play the game in the first place. And they're like, oh, you read the book, so you can do this and that. And shit explodes, as I've shown you guys. And to be honest, nothing. It sucks, guys.
Brian.
Brian, you suck. Just like this season. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't got this, bro. I just know I just show you the scholarship thing. And he steals sodas. Because they need more sodas and they get into deeper shit. And he is hungry for some reason. Because he's a janitor and he has responsibilities. Like, it's so weird, bro. And then they win the stupid card thing. That God knows what the rules are. You just run around. It's like FPS, but with cards. Crazy, right? Wow. Fascinating. Not interesting at all.
Show you.
What other random thing are we going to be doing? Well, this is the best episode so far. Because it has Pokermon. Ah, yes.
Now, Mary, let's talk.
But he gets Tuna anyways. I mean, anyone who can actually read the vibes of, like, this episode, this season, pretty genius, because I can only, like, do this because it has Pokermon in it. And it's still only half of the episode, everything else. It does suck, man. It's so annoying, bro. What is on the board? What is on the whiteboard right now? What is all this shit? Kinda looked cool until I looked at it. And then she makes a speech because that's a difficult thing that she was up to. But, cool. She doesn't know her mom and has to deal with the making of a speech. But it's like, yeah, it's not that fucking hard. And then she says, was it so hard? And it's like, how did you know that it was hard, but then it wasn't? Okay, then shit happens, bro. Now, bomb disarming, and there's a cat that also has to be disarmed. And then, basically 3 stories played out at one time. It's a little bit too much, I would say. Yeah, they have all these characters that they have to, like, evolve them to some extent. So, I don't even know, Ted. Yeah, we should call him Ted. So, he gets to fight this red car thingy. Then, the main squad gets to disarm a bomb. And then Key gets her own plot with this guy and the cat. Crazy, right? And they figure out how to disarm the bomb. Crazy. With all due respect, he will do it. He should not be on a bench. And then they celebrate all celebrations at one day because that's all they get, basically. It feels like. But this Shotbot episode, as random as it is, it's also pretty cool. So episode 3 and 5, I approve.
Let's go.
So there's still 2 plot lines, but at least it's less. And Shotbot plotline is kind of interesting, to be honest. Because then it evolves into the ending of like, oh, he was framed. We can give law justice. And Brian doesn't get to celebrate because he's a janitor. Lol. He has to clean up.
First, get up because you're lying in eggnog. You're a good kid. Now stop QQing about it and go apologize.
And more pie.
We're gonna help you clean.
Okay, Brian, you start by eating that pie.
Wait, he wanted to save that. So why did he drop down? Why did he drop into the water? You should have waited until the water fucking drains. You fucking risk it anyway. Crazy. Anyways.
Just finish my question.
It came back. The game came back. Unfortunately, we don't have time for season 3. But I still have time for social media. And this might be important. Bored. Yeah, so none of this matters, and she gets to fight her mom.
There for me. He did everything with me that a mother. Jack's Repwnzel up the ravine. James Moriarty covered the middle. Up.
He vomited, bro, randomly. No, not Repwnzel. Yes, fight. Racing again, three plots. You gotta love log suicide. And then it's a very close battle, guys. Oh my god, that's crazy. And all the plots align.
Welcome, buddy.
And then she boom. And then he just like boom. And then she double headshot. And then this guy goes off road. And then beats the king.
You know, I
instead
want to
of
help
anyone else.
See you at playoffs. Shit it! Whoa!
Oh wow, I avoided awkward ending by hanging out with
some protein.
Cool people.
Okay, psych. But we should still go.
They missed high five.
You're
bro.
awesome.
Hey, let's go get some food.
Some protein? Yes. Okay, psych. But we should still.
Fucking psych. You're gonna get beat up, bro. Alright, let's see how powerful Megan is. Because 2.6k is pretty crazy. Although the hair also crazy. And now normal. Normal type of crazy. Not pink. Not crazy hair. I watched the ending like 4 times. It's pretty good. So, check out Season 3 yourselves. I don't care. But I've dedicated 1 hour, and the last thing we do is, what's the number for Instagram? Because that's the most score you can squeeze. It came out with 8 points. What? 6, 8. The final result for VGHS is... And yeah, she's into, like, board games, and she looks very pretty at some point in her life, when the quality of camera meets her normal self. But she also talks about, oh my god, my therapist told me to be lonely and stuff. Yeah, of course. Oh, it's that time again when you have to see who you trust and you have to hurt everyone's feelings, basically, to see the limitations that you can achieve. Yeah, that's what a therapist will say. So I had dropped off the idea that I will be making Pokermon. Do I have time to make Pokermon? Kind of. It's gonna be transitional card game. See what happens. It's just a few rules stitched together and AI generated pictures as well. Not that hard. I had a concept of a card before. They do be having music, but it's kind of sad. Do I get to choose? And that's it. 230. We are nowhere near the stars. Italo Brothers, I think, at 1,000. We can compare with Ivy, I guess. Ivy at 1,200 only. So we beat that. We don't beat Lady Gaga for an obvious reason. Because she linked with Ariana. We don't beat Hyuna. But I think no one else stands a chance. Maybe I Espa later on. To get another video from me. Alright, cool. 230. Final score. Nothing more I can do. But this might not be the end for VGHS. Because I left out Season 3 for later. Who knows what happens. I'm gonna brew this thing a little bit. For like 6 months. So, subscribe, I guess. Bye.